Hey everybody, it's Jamie. If you follow us on Instagram or Twitter, you probably have been aware that for the past couple days I've been at the Toy Fair in New York. It's an annual thing where all the big toy companies get together and put out their new lines of toys that are coming out for the next, year or so. It's been a while since the Geeky has gone, but when I was at the Spin Master Bakugan tournament in November, they asked me if I was going, and I was just like, I can totally go to the toy fair. So I registered and decided to go. I had a bunch of appointments with a bunch of different companies. You'll have seen them if you checked out my daily recap articles. I posted photos of everything that I saw and the new information that I learned for some of the stuff. I was at the Hasbro presentation and I tweeted that. But this video is supposed to be about all the swag that I got at the toy fair. The toy fair is not like a convention normally. You can't like buy stuff unless you're a toy vendor, and then you would like purchase in bulk and that kind of stuff. So you can't just go and buy one item. But a lot of times if you have an appointment with the company, they will give you product. And so that's what I'm gonna go through. I have from several different companies. So I'm just gonna like show you guys what I got, and some of these are blind box items, so I'm gonna open them here. Hopefully, I don't know how well that's gonna go. There's no some of these I'm gonna need like a table surface, and I don't really have the setup for that. I have a bigger tripod, but I cannot find the little thing that attaches the camera to it. So this is going to be like the most bootleg, crappy, whatever. Anyway, so first I'm gonna go with the smaller companies, or not so much the smaller companies, but the ones where I didn't get as much stuff. I have a lot of them. I have them in my tie bag here. I didn't get anything from tie other than bag, but this is full of a lot of things, companies where I got like one or two small items. So the first thing I got is this. It's a Fuzzykins Fuzzy Babies. This is a monkey. And it comes in a bed with a little teddy bear and some markers, and the idea is that you can color it and decorate it yourself. So that's actually really cute. I mean, I'm not a huge monkey person, but that's just a really cute monkey. Look at that monkey. Look at that face. Whew. I wish I had more friends with kids. I mean, I have friends that have kids, but they don't live in New York, so I can't really afford to ship stuff places. But so yeah. That's from Play Monster. These were given out when I picked up my badge. They gave everybody one of these. So that's that. And this was sort of given out randomly for people that were walking around. This is from Kelly Toy, and it's a Squishmallow. That's cute. Doesn't make noise or anything, but it's squishy. Squish. It's a little raccoon. Yay, raccoon. You can't. There we go. Yay. And it's got a little clippy, so you can clip it on your bag. Or whatever. Your belt. You can be Batman, only with little animals. What have I got next? These are from... I will not pronounce this right. Weta? The people that do like all the really cool effects. They did Alita, Battle Angel, Lord of the Rings, all that kind of stuff. This was their first year at the toy fair, so they were in like the launch pad section, which is where all the like first time booths go. They're not, it wasn't actually their first time at the Toy Fair. It was their first time, like, as a company, but they've had products in the Toy Fair before, usually through third-party vendors. But I got these Borderlands 3 pins. I got those, and then these ones too. I'm looking forward to see what they bring next year, because since they won't have to be in the Launchpad section, they'll have a bigger presence. So that's really exciting. I didn't get a whole lot of pictures of their figurines. I really wasn't able to get into the booth because it was small and it was full. But they had some really cool stuff that's coming out. So you should definitely check out their website. I got a cat investigating over here. Yeah. These are from Factory Entertainment. I told the woman that I spoke to that I was a big Harry Potter fan, and so she gave me these die-cast metal miniatures of some of the Harry Potter props. This is the Sword of Gryffindor. Yeah. And I got also Tom Riddle's diary with the basilisk fang through it. That's really cool. I don't have a whole lot of space. I live in an apartment in New York. Space is at a premium, and most of it is taken up with books. So the smaller versions are perfect for me. Obviously, if you saw my recap, I went to Factory Entertainment on day 2, and they have the big prop weapons, and they're also having smaller prop weapons that are probably about the size of like a letter opener, and then they have these little ones too. So various size replicas for all your display needs. These are from Tea Turtle. They're pins from their tabletop games. They were there. They have 4 tabletop games that they were displaying. The one I posted about mostly is the new one that is coming out, which is Here to Slay. Excuse me. Because the Kickstarter for that just ended like a week or so ago, and they made like $3 million. And I'm not a big tabletop person, mostly just because I don't have a table to play tabletop games. But this one sounds really cool, and I am thinking I might have to start looking into like tabletop groups in the city. I'm sure there's like 4 gajillion. But these were sitting on the table, and these were really cute. So they're from, I'm assuming they're both from Unstable Unicorns. This is a unicorn. This isn't cute. And then this is a llama. No problema. Huh. They were just cute. And these are from Entertainment Earth, which was my last appointment of the Toy Fair. So this is, I am assuming, yeah, that's Transformers. It's a Transformers pin. Enamel pin. I have so many pins. I used to display them on my like lanyard, and I would wear the same lanyard to every convention. But now we have the Geeky Area lanyards, and I don't like to wear the pins on them because it obscures the name of the site, which is the whole purpose of getting the lanyards. And this is a Transformers Bot. This is Hasbro. I have no idea what these are. Is this like a thing that I open? I'm gonna open it. Let's find out. Woo. You know, scissors probably would have been a good idea to have on hand so that I don't look ridiculous. Scissors. Perks of having a small apartment. Stuff is usually within reach. Cool. Okay, this is a Lollipop looking thing. list of things. So what do I have here? Let me try and find my lollipop thingy. I don't see it on here. That's weird. Okay. I don't see it on here. I'm assuming somehow it like transforms into something. I don't. Woo! You can move the little thingies. Does it flip open? Okay, yeah, like it flips open and. Wow, I am so bad at this. For everybody tuning in, I am really terrible at Transformers. Okay, well, I made it do something that looks like this, and I don't know if that's what it's supposed to look like. Oh no! Oh, it has feet! Okay. I would imagine that these come down and that they're arms, but they're not moving. Oh, they pull up! For everyone curious, I graduated cum laude in college, and I cannot figure out Transformers. So it turns into a little lollipop thingy. That is so weird. Okay. Well, that's... And then it falls back. And now it's a lollipop again. So, okay. So my next thing is from YuMe Toys, and this is I tweeted about this and I mentioned this in my recap. They were my first appointment of the toy fair, and their big product that they were pushing are the Harry Potter magical capsules. So these are blind box items that have a couple of different magical reveals so that you can have a little bit of a mystery about you can help give you, it gives you clues that you can try and figure out what character you have. So I'm gonna open this now. Okay. 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 They're supposed to be... I know there's two different reveals. One is heat and one is water. And I don't know how to do those. Do these flip up? Okay, you know what? Forgive me for like not being prepared for this. This isn't going to be edited either because I'm terrible at editing and I don't really have any software to do it. But I did take a picture of the instructions on my phone. Raw, real footage of Jamie not being prepared for the video. What? There it is. Okay. Okay, step one is remove the shrink wrap. Which I did. Okay. Step two is heat reveal. And it looks like it goes on what is actually step... It's labeled number 1 on the thing. It looks like it's Looks like it's this one. So I'm supposed to pull something out of here. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it does flip open. I just couldn't get it. And then there's a little shield, Hogwarts crest in there. And looks like I flip it over and you put your finger on it. And then the heat reveals the color associated with the house. So mine is red. So that means this is a character from Gryffindor. I would imagine it would either be Gryffindor or Slytherin because, you know, if you're from Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff, you sort of get shafted on merchandise, you know? I have 3 Ravenclaw scarves, but you don't find much else. Okay, so that's step 1. And then step 2 is a water reveal for a hidden spell clue. Okay, and that is in the thing that is actually labeled 2. So pull that up, and it's cardboard. Okay, so I have some water here. So, so you like just wet your finger and rub it along like that. And my spell, in case you couldn't read that, is Expelliarmus. So Gryffindor and Expelliarmus, okay? And then the back thing, which I apparently opened too early, it is labeled number 3, that was just my bad, reveals multiple surprise parcels. So I got a suitcase. And, woo, this is teeny. Ooh. Kind of afraid to open this. Does this open? Okay. Yeah, little Diagon Alley thing. I think this is a wand because it's really small. Yes, it is. This is a wand. Okay. So it's got a suitcase and a wand so far. And another really teeny thing. My cat's gonna eat these, so I better find a place to put them that's where a cat can't get to them, which is nowhere because my cat is a ninja. Oh, I think I figured out who my character is because this is a letter that is addressed to Mr. H. Potter. So I have a feeling that it might be Harry. Okay, so this is just, okay, that's not really labeled anything. That's not really labeled anything either, but this is labeled magical creatures. So I suspect this is Hedwig. And it is Hedwig! Ooh, it's a cute little Hedwig. Hedwig. Justice for Hedwig. And then the last one in here, slightly different packaging on the character. The other ones were like owl post, and this looks like a satchel. Let's open it up. And it's Harry! Wow! Who would have suspected Harry? And now my cat is trying to drink the water that I have on the table. So I'm going to move that, because otherwise she might knock down the... Merlin, no. Merlin, hi, the water's down here. Yes, come here. And she just wanted me. Okay. Okay, so that is the magical capsule from YuMe Toys. So Harry's not articulated, can't move or anything like that, but his hand you know, is clasped so that you can put the items in his hand. So let's try that. Okay, see, he can hold the wand. And then we'll put the letter in his other hand. And I just lost the letter. That's great. Okay. Holding the letter and his wand. Yay! Alright, now I'm going to take those out because otherwise they're going to lose. And stick everything back in the little capsule thingy so that the cat doesn't eat them. Because that would suck. All the packaging. Okay, so that was the capsule. That's this is going to be a very long video. Apologies about that. I also like talk. So next I'm gonna go with Gund. Gund, I don't know. Was actually not expecting to stop there, but they were sort of like right when you walked on the floor, and I had to walk past them a couple of times to go to some of my appointments, and they had giveaways every day. So I only got 2 days of giveaways, but they're pretty awesome. So the first giveaway was Pusheen, because it is Pusheen's 10th anniversary, which I will have tweeted about. And the first thing in the thing was little Pusheen with ice cream, which is perfect for me because I flippin' love ice cream. And then we also got a blind box. This is a trade show exclusive. So let's see what we got in here. Woo! Ah! And it's Pusheen with a little star. That's so cute. Whoops. Gotta be careful of that too. Cat will definitely get that. Okay, so that was Pusheen. That was on Saturday. And then I actually went back on Sunday because when they were giving out the Pusheens, they had a giant Pusheen in front of the booth, and I wanted to get a picture, but it was kind of hard because they were handing out everything, and it was hard to get a decent picture. So I went back on that was on Sunday. I'm sorry. It's weird because conventions normally start on like Thursday or Friday, and Toy Fair starts on Saturday, so it's just weird. But that was on Sunday was the Pusheen, and then so I went back on Monday to get a picture of the giant Pusheen, and they were having another giveaway, and this is a waff from the new Netflix show Hilda, which I actually started today. Mostly because I tweeted about the Gund got the license for Hilda, and that tweet did like really well. I didn't realize that this show was that popular. I'd never heard of it. Netflix has a million shows I've never heard of. But I started watching it today, and it's adorable, and it made me sob hysterically, so I'm probably gonna like it. But that's a little thing. So you also need to make sure that you check out either our Twitter or my recaps, because, and I don't know if this is intentional, but queer bears, like, they're pride colors, so, and they're coming out in June. So that's just my assumption. Okay, so that was Gund. And next we'll go with the Spin Master. Got a lot of cool stuff from Spin Master. First thing I got is this friendship bracelet. So I cannot remember the name of the product, but I bet I can find it on my phone. So they have, I didn't mention it in the recap post because it's sort of not the kind of stuff that we cover, but I did tweet about it because I just thought it was really cool. Is that they have a machine that you thread into, and you spin it. There's a wheel that you spin, and it makes friendship bracelets. YuMe Creator. That's what it's called. So it's like a little, I'm not going to put the picture on my phone. We have it on our Twitter. But you put the thread in and you spin it, and then it like makes friendship bracelets. So they had these out. You can also make necklaces. But the ones that they had looked like they would not fit around my neck. I have a fat neck. So I took the bracelet. They have different, like color combinations that you could buy that are like themed, like mermaid and like ocean, stuff like that. And they, you know, you can just, you know, they snap on and, you know, like that. So they're really easy. And pretty. So that was that. And I also got this 6-pack from Tech Deck, which I have never ever heard of, but is apparently like really huge. And also skateboarding is an Olympic sport now, and so this isn't that, but they had there's a line that is supposed to correspond with the Olympics, and so like they have boards that represent different countries, and they're working with a couple of professional skaters on these. They were actually pretty cool. I did not post a photo on Twitter, but I do have a photo that I can totally post on Twitter if that is something people want to see. But yeah, these are finger skateboards. This is a thing. And apparently it's been around for like 20 years, which I was totally not aware of. Skateboarding was not a big deal, you know, in the boonies where I'm from. No pavement. But that is that. And, oh, I got Spin Master acquired Gund last year. And so everybody got a little stuffed bear. Bear. They also just won recently the, license for DC Comics, and so they had a big Batman line. So they have 3 different sizes of figures that they're going to put out: the 12-inch, the 4-inch, and the 3-inch. And the 12-inch and the 4-inch are like fully articulated joints, blah blah blah. Articulated, fully articulated, not reticulated. I think that means something different. I don't know. Don't have my dictionary on me right now. But this is the 4-inch. And they come with like mystery missions. I'm not going to open the package because this video is already ridiculously long as it is. But you get 3 mystery accessories with these, and they correspond to your mystery mission. And like they have a picture on the back, so it looks like one is like a spooky carnival, looks like, and one is the docks, and then one is, I don't know, you're in the city somewhere, and then one is Arkham. So those are the missions. I don't know if you can hear my cat. But yeah, Batman. No, Merlin. Okay. And then I did get 2 blind box items from Spin Master. Blind boxes are kind of a big thing, apparently. Literally everybody does them. And I mean, that's something that I've gotten accustomed to as an anime fan, because like 90% of anime merchandise is blind box, which is extremely annoying when you only like a couple characters on a series, but blind boxes are very big. I spoke to the people at Spin Master, and they said they test really well. Kids really like them. It's the surprise element of you never know what you're gonna get, and that sort of reminds me of, you know, the gumball machines where you would get like a little thing and it would come with a prize. And I mean, those were like crazy when you were kids, but you know, they were also a quarter. Okay, so this is for their new line, Dragamons. Dragamons are dragons that are crossed with real animals. And as somebody that was a big dinosaur and animal person when I was like 6 years old, this is the sort of thing I would have absolutely loved. So these are kind of like Hatchimals. They come in an egg and you have to hatch them. But it also has a like really simple trading card game associated with it. And so you get every, so I get one dragon in the egg, and then I get 6 cards. This is the Super Series. So it came with 6 cards, and the card game is just a just really simple math. It's geared towards like younger kids, and the teachers apparently really like the educational aspect of the math. And as somebody that used to play 24? Was that the name of the game? Where you had to like do things and get the numbers to... Yeah, so I'm a weird person. I had played that as a kid. And my little sister beat me all the time. Because she's better at math than I am. But anyway, so the cards come with... this is... There's 2 different... This one is 2-sided. Shadow Fang. Maybe I should have opened the egg before I opened the cards because, well, that's not necessarily true. So the character card is double-sided. And then they have like effects, I guess. This is Shouting Spout and Numbskull. I don't know what any of these mean, but and then of course, you know, they have points, like this is a 60 attack, I'm guessing, and I don't know. But those are the cards, and then the egg. This is the egg. Now, unlike Hatchimals, which you have to like love open, these ones you smash. Yeah. So, we'll see how this goes. Oh, that actually went really well. No, see, I should have opened the egg first because this is Shadow Fang. That's what was on the card. This is really cool. So he's like, he's got, it's like 6-legged, but he's got like 4 legs and then like 2 arm thingies. And he's silver. Except his tongue, which is like bluish greenish, and he looks kind of skeletal. I don't know if he's meant to be a skeleton, but he looks skeletal, like the wings and butt. So, and yeah. So the egg actually smashed pretty easily. When they demonstrated it to me, it took a while, so I was expecting to be sitting here like trying to smash, but it actually like, and it broke pretty cleanly. So that's good if you're worried about mess. Woo. So the last Spin Master thing that I have, yes, is from the Dreamworks Dragons, which of course is How to Train Your Dragon. I suspect I'm gonna need my scissors again. So this is little mini eggs. And you get a plush dragon from the series in your egg, and I can tell just by looking through the egg that I think this might be toothless. So let's hope it is toothless, because I love toothless. Now, how the heck do I open this egg? Ah, I got it. And it is toothless! Look, it's a little teeny toothless. And he's, I don't know if you can see it, but he's sparkly. Ooh, that's adorable. Man, We just moved, or we're moving buildings at work, and I'm losing my desk, so I'm not going to be able to keep, like, knickknacks and stuff there, but if I could, this would totally be at my desk. With my anime figurines and my Chewbacca pops. Okay, so Toothless is going back in the egg. Okay, so the last bag of stuff that I have is from Hasbro. As I said, I did the Hasbro presentation on Saturday, which was 2 hours long, and then we sort of got we weren't actually like let loose in the showroom, but we were taken down to the showroom and allowed to like go around and take pictures and everything like that. And then when we left, they gave us a giant bag of swag. So this is the bag. I have already looked in it, so there's not going to be any like exciting reveals or anything like that. But I'm going to take them out anyway. So the first is Marvel Legends. And it is the White Rabbit, which I'm not familiar with at all. All the bags came with different stuff, and I grabbed this one because I could see one of the toys, and I wanted that one. But I'm not familiar with this at all. So there's that. And then I got a Power Rangers. That's the original Red Ranger, which is good because the original Power Rangers is the only one that I've actually seen. And Billy was my favorite because of course he was. So, yay, Billy. And then I got the Star Wars Black Series of Rey, which is what I saw in the bag, which is what made me pick it up. So, Rey. She comes with a lot of stuff. And D-O, or D0. I don't know who that is. I mean, it's a droid, obviously. Is this from the new one? I haven't seen Rise of Skywalker. I know that's terrible, but I heard such like not good things about it that I like didn't want to spend the money because I'm poor. Anyway, this is fast becoming a ridiculously long video, so we'll hurry this up. And then I got Transformers. This is Scrap Face. He's from the new Netflix cartoon that's coming out, the War for Cybertron trilogy. So here's the Decepticon, Scrapface. And I got what looks like, and is, Magic the Gathering cards. I don't play Magic the Gathering, but now I got cards, so this is the Elspeth Planeswalker deck. I would assume that means something. Don't know what. But includes 2 boosters and digital deck code. Yay. Sorry, I'm reading the box. Elspeth is a renowned warrior of surpassing skill and unshakable willpower who has defeated everything from gods to death itself. Well, that sounds awesome. So that's the end of the toys, but then I got a poster. Looks like so the poster that was sitting on the table that you got to take is for the Siege, which is the first installment of the War for Cybertron Transformers trilogy anime. Coming soon. Oh, no, there's more than one poster. And so, and this one is Ghostbusters, but it's with the toys, which they have relaunched in association with the new Afterlife that's coming out. If you were following us on Twitter, Jason Reitman and Ivan Reitman obviously created the original Ghostbusters. Jason Reitman is the director for the new one. They were both there. It was pretty awesome. I was not expecting that. Other people that are more like cued into that kind of stuff might have, but that was a big surprise for me. It was pretty cool. And so this is the last thing I got, and this is G.I. Joe, which they are also relaunching, if you were following. There wasn't a whole lot of G.I. Joe stuff. I think they're saving a lot of those reveals for the later half of the year. But they are introducing 6-inch line of figures, and they had some of those on display. If you check out our recaps, which I will link in the bottom, they had some on display. So, okay, that is everything that I got from Toy Fair. That is a ridiculously long video, like 40 minutes, holy crap. Thanks if you stuck with me that long. I should probably break this up into smaller ones. Yeah, so, that's everything. This is terrible, I have to edit this, but I've already opened everything, so okay. Yeah, so thanks for following along with our coverage. I don't know what our next big... Oh, Erin and I will be at Ace Comic-Con Northeast in Boston next month. I think that's our next, like, major convention that we've got. And I'm not sure about the convention schedule for everybody else. We have that on our website. But I will be at BookCon and Book Expo at the end of May. And I am part of the San Diego Comic-Con team again this year. So we'll be at San Diego in July. And press applications aren't open yet for the next conventions, but I usually do FlameCon in August in New York. If you're not familiar with it, that's a queer theme. It's a LGBT-centered convention. You know, the guests are queer, the panels are. It's a very, very inclusive convention. It's a very warm and comfortable atmosphere. So if you're in the area, I highly recommend checking it out. Really amazing exhibition floor. I mean, it's all going to be like small artists. There are larger comic artists that go, but it's like it's just some really great merchandise, and I never have money for it, and I always hate that because I like to support the small artists, but I'm just I don't have money. And then of course I have New York Comic-Con in October. Fingers crossed for that. And then Anime NYC is in November, so fingers crossed for that again. So yeah, that's what I've got coming up. Thanks for following our Toy Fair news, and I'll see everybody later.